Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan. These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them so you don't lose them next season. Cap room is how much money you have to spend on new contracts this year. Cap hit is how much the current contract proposal will impact the cap room. The closer your contract proposal is to desired contract, the higher the chance they'll accept.
It's girly power. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Todd Gurley, fresh off a standout performance a week ago, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Houston Texans. After 2 weeks on the road, they're finally ready for the home opener in Houston. Standing by on the call, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. That Now it's the former Texas Longhorn, Jamal Charles with a carry. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Newton now to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. They toss left to Charles. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Defensively, here are the starters for Houston. This unit, 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now the first carry for Wendell Smallwood. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill, and that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
I went for his legs.
We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the third. Play fake here on 1st down. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now it's Newton. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing.
If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Tannehill on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and it's 3rd and short.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. taken in at the 22. The 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again here, Cam Newton marches back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. On the right side, caught by Green. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is. To not play too much zone.
None.
Yeah, you have to be careful about
you playing Madden, right?
Huh?
It's a good point you just
you playing Madden?
So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
I thought you was getting on GTA though.
Defensive end, defensive
All right.
tackle.
We can do that. We can do the facility thing now. I don't. Wait. Okay.
We have hit halftime.
We can what?
Still 2 more quarters to go.
Let's do the facility missions.
We'll be back after
Oh
this.
wait, you want to do that ring fight so we can get our strength up again?
EA Sports.
It really ain't no point.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up
What?
to the
Because my strength didn't go up at all.
I need at least help me get my strength up though. I want to get it to like 100.
These guys had to
Then something else will go down. It will always go down. Something else will always go down when you try to get something up. So I mean, there's been no point.
Crazy on that sideline because
rush coming and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush
It's open
like
24/7.
I file it
Yo, DSBB. You know my cousin, right? He had his game, like his PlayStation, like stopped working. Like every time he try to get on, like it gets like 1%. Then
Yeah, I know, I
say
heard numbers.
How do you fix it though?
I don't know.
It'll be a gain of 9.
We've been trying to get in the car with
I
PlayStation.
know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part.
I don't think
of any
PlayStation can
passing
do anything
offense
about that.
nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey yo, I gotta be quiet for now.
Why?
And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen.
Why?
A fresh set of downs
for a
and a gain
second.
of 13 there for the Texans. Well, Charles, you said just a bit ago their aggression might get to them, set up the screen. It could work, and it did.
It certainly did, and you have to give the offense coordinator a ton of credit for being able to see it, anticipate it, and get right to the call.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Bro, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, well guess what? When I play my football game today, I can't even speak. I ended this dude's career.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but
How?
in my estimation,
When I hit him, he tried saving himself, and I popped his arm. I mean, when he tried saving himself, and when his arm hit the ground, it broke into 2. And now I gotta put a rod in. He can't play football no more ever again.
3rd and 4.
Damn. But he don't got an arm no more.
No, he's got an arm. He's gotta put a rod in it.
It's Tannehill.
Because of that, you gotta have surgery and everything.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we say
I know that's gonna hurt.
have to be able to get rid of the ball.
Alright, so wait, you streaming?
Yeah.
They're going to protect you as best they can.
You getting on GTA, right?
I will when the game's over.
They're doing a really nice job.
Alright.
Give up a sack.
That's just one
You're
quarter.
almost discrediting their work.
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return, and the offense will take
We got one more
over
quarter
with
left.
a new set of downs.
Yep.
I'm gonna be testing my stuff in diff matches and stuff like.
They'll start the drive with Jamal Charles.
What the freak am I
what is that noise?
I didn't hear none. What noise?
That sounds like Chinese music, Derek.
As we get set to start quarter number 4.
I feel like my man didn't even die.
They'll keep it on the ground with Charles.
He's got a shot.
Stop moving when I'm not pressing nothing, character.
42-yard line here and brought down there.
That'd have been a touchdown.
It moves the chains.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences.
Well, I gave these spots a double action revolver.
Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to
and they just clap their heels.
No,
on.
I forgot to press me one more time. Next time I don't move it or press a button.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Loud now.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side.
I'm back. I had put in all audio, so like I do.
Oh, yeah,
my cousin trying to do PlayStation fix though.
Touchdown, Giants!
There, you remember we almost had it with that girl named Jessica. We almost fixed it.
Now it's looking incredibly
like you know how we got in a chat with that girl named Jessica. I'm talking to these
now they're serving notice to the rest of the
league.
They're a pretty darn good football team.
Confident, aggressive,
hey, let's play Fortnite. Today's the last day of the season.
And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to
figure out ways to get better.
And now out comes Houston.
Like, hello.
I don't know.
Yo,
you just one last drive here for pride.
What?
Some people like
let's play Fortnite because today's the last day of the season. Last 12 hours. Well, no. What time is it? What time is it? It is. Oh shoot! It's the last 7 hours, actually.
A little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind us.
Actually, there's 23 hours in it though.
No, it's 7 hours left. It ends at 12 o'clock tonight.
It's 24 hours.
How is it 24 hours left? It ends at 12 o'clock tonight. Today is the last day. It says Saturday. Today's Saturday.
But there's BB. There's BB. You want to do that ring fight again?
How are we gonna do a ring fight on Fortnite?
No, GTA.
I know, but today's the last day.
No, but you got 24 hours, bro.
No, we don't. We only have 7.
For me, so we had 24 hours.
Or whatever you're looking at, that's wrong. It's 7.
No, I was on GTA too.
What?
I mean Fortnite. I said GTA 2.
I'm confused. I don't know. All I know is that it ends for me in 7 hours.
This one was over a while ago.
I said GTA 2. You heard me?
Yeah.
I said I was just on GTA 2.
I didn't know I gotta play Fortnite because I only have 7 hours left. And I paid money for that battle pass.
Alright. You just gonna play Fortnite while I do like this deathmatch and stuff?
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football?
Not right now. I already got done with Fortnite after that.
Yeah, that's right. You already have 100.
The bottom line is, he takes care of the ball.
I only got 50 V-Bucks.
Touchdown, Giants.
You only got 50? Oh, you can't get next season's battle pass. I can though.
I can probably pay for it again.
That touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one
The
proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Hey, by the way, that wasn't my fault. I didn't do that intentionally.
Extra point winds up successful. So 2 plays on that scoring drive.
Imagine like having imagine like giving a default a minigun on GTA and they just immediately just kill you.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing
these people are using switchblades, so I gotta use fists.
Watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
See how they handle the remaining moments of this one.
Game.
To throw is Tannehill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Gronkowski, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't.
You still listen to Chinese music, Derek?
Is emboldened a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just
you did not change that profile picture.
Yes, I did. It just hasn't changed it for you.
So they took a shot there on 3rd down.
But it looked like you about to cry though.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect.
Yeah, because you have put wiped your face with your fingers.
Ooh, ooh.
A very good return there.
I just broke 3 people's ankles.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field
Imagine you get the Deluxe for free.
With a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
You said what?
New York set to take the field.
Imagine getting the Deluxe for free.
You hope for coming into the game.
Give me a Alexa
Just one
free.
deal here, and this game should be over.
Deluxe, like the flying car.
Oh, the Deluxe.
But you going to game? They going to GameStop? Your mom? Oh. I just hit that man in the head and he didn't even get hit.
Get out of there.
Damn. How did I do not die?
Bruh, oh my god.
About finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was
that dude should be.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance.
Last year was wondering why I called a timeout with only 4 seconds left in the game. Jamal Charles, you suck. Why did I even give you a 2-year contract with more money?
Backfire on them.
The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team.
You mean plus?
Pride that goes into shutting out
an you saw that man jump.
How about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
So for the